Welcome, yoga family. Today we're going to do a quick yoga stretch. Let's start by bringing your arms up over your head and exhaling down. Inhale up and exhale down. One more time. Inhale up, exhale, reach over to one side, reaching up and stretching those obliques and bringing it up over to the other side, stretching through your obliques. Palms up to the ceiling, little baby back bend, and just relax forward. Nice little bend, relax the muscles in your neck. Today we're going to do a quick head to toe yoga stretch. This is perfect after any type of workout when you just need a quick stretch from head to toe. Have a seat, sweep your legs forward, and relax those shoulders. We're going to stretch your shoulders by bringing the right arm over the left arm and drawing your shoulders down and back. A couple breaths in and out. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the nose or through the mouth. Pressing those shoulders down and back. Open your arms up and switch sides. Left arm on top. And again, drawing those shoulders down and back. Feeling your shoulder blades drop down. That should feel good. We're going to stretch through those shoulders again by bringing that right arm back, left arm up and back. Do your best to see if you can reach those hands behind you. No tension in your legs. Nice job, everyone. And as you switch sides, again, find that flexibility. Drawing those shoulders down and back. And we're going to move into your triceps. So the right arm comes down and back. And switching to the left, bring that left arm down and back. Quick release and stretch through your triceps. Perfect. Now we're going to continue to stretch through the upper body. So this is a great stretch, especially if you've worked your biceps, stretching through the forearms. And draw those shoulders down and back. Feel the tightness in maybe your right arm and your left arm. Sometimes it feels good to kind of rub that tightness out. But just feel that great stretch through your forearms as you really draw those arms back. Perfect. Now press your elbows into the mat. Draw yourself away from those elbows and just get a nice stretch through your lats. So really targeting that area, squeezing the hands together, pressing your armpits towards your mat. A couple big breaths in and out. Perfect. Now we're going to grab your heels coming into rabbit pose and just stretching through between the shoulder blades. Pull away from your heels as you draw yourself forward. Stretching again in that upper back. And you can pause the video and you can hold this stretch as long as you want to, or any stretch that you feel like you might need it. Bring that right arm up and under. Open through the left side of your body. Hold there for a couple breaths in and out. And switching sides. Bring the left arm under, threading that needle under. Rotate those shoulders up to the ceiling, stretching up to the ceiling. Good job, you guys. Big breaths in, big breaths out. Really recovering through that upper body, bringing some flexibility there. Now from here, draw the heels up and then down, heels up and down, coming into down dog. Walk this out, make sure your shoulders are down and back. Press one heel to the floor and then the other. Knees in and come up with your left foot forward and your right leg back. You're going to come into a nice lunge, feeling a stretch in your right psoas, right through there. And then let's find some flexibility in your spine. Inhale up and exhale down. A couple more times. Inhale up and exhale down. Perfect. Squeeze those palms together. Find that openness in your back and come back down. Perfect. Now we're going to move into your hamstrings. So pressing your front toes into the mat, press back. Get a nice long stretch through your hamstrings. Maybe you can bring your forehead to your shin here. And hold there, a couple more breaths. And then bring that weight to the inside, moving into your hip stretch and your hip flexors. You can bring yourself down onto the forearms, drawing those shoulders down. And it might feel good for you here to bring the outer edges of your feet onto the mat. Play with that stretch a little bit and find that perfect spot where you feel like you're opening through those hips. Nice work. And we'll bring it back. Reach back. For your foot, we're moving into the quad stretch. If you cannot reach for your foot, it's okay. Just bring your heel towards your glute. Just as long as you feel a nice stretch in your quad, it's perfect. Nice work. Quads can get really tight, especially when you're working them a lot. So you may want to stretch those quads a little longer, and we'll move in to the other side. Good job, everyone. And that right leg forward. Find that stretch again through the psoas, hip flexors, and the back as you inhale back. Exhale forward. 2 more times. Inhale back. And exhale down. Perfect. 1 more time. Inhale up. And exhale. Nice job. Let's move into your hips now, or your hamstrings first. Lowering yourself, maybe bringing your forearms back, forehead to your front shin, and point through those front toes and get a nice long stretch through your hamstrings. Great release stretch. Nice job moving into the hips. We'll come into our lizard stretch. If you can just come onto your palms or maybe onto those forearms. Trying to have an even indentation with both elbows into the ground. And again, find that stretch through the hips. You could bring your weight onto the outer edges of the feet. Perfect. Hold there for a couple breaths. And then work your way back down and into the quads. Reach behind you, see if you can reach for that quad. Again, if you can't, it's okay. Just bring that heel toward the glute and get a nice stretch through that quad and also through your shoulder, that right shoulder. See if you can open that up toward the sky and breathe. Great job, you guys. And we'll transition into stretching through your hamstrings. Big breath in. Exhale, reach forward. Maybe you can just reach for your quads, which is fine. Maybe your shins, or maybe you can reach for those toes. Reach for your toes. Flatten your back. Draw your chin towards your toes. And maybe you can even lift your heels up off that mat. Just find your best flexibility in those hamstrings. And slowly roll yourself up. And right leg over your left leg. Reach that left arm up and cross over that right leg. See if you can look behind you at the same time, lengthening through your back as much as you can, as if someone were holding you by the hair, pulling you up to the ceiling. Lengthen through that spine, moving into another hip stretch. Flex that left foot and your right foot. See if you can open through your hip and just lean forward. Great hip opener stretch. Couple breaths here. Great job, you guys. When you work your muscles and you contract them, it's so important to lengthen those muscles back out. It prevents injury, but it also gives you a longer, leaner look in those muscles. Right arm comes up over that left bent leg, and look over that left side, squeezing your belly in, really twisting over to that left side. Great stretch. And moving into that left hip, keeping your feet flexed. Reach forward. Try to keep your back nice and long. See if you can open through that left knee and just lean forward and find that openness in your hips. You're doing great. Taking this time to stretch after a workout or just a great way to wake up in the morning, you'll feel so much better. We're going to roll down into your mat, bring your knees into your chest, and feel that release through your back. Perfect. Feet are on your mat. You're going to lift your glutes up into a bridge. And you're going to have, your feet are going to have you Reach for your heels. Your thumb comes on the inside, fingers on the out. You're going to lift as high as you can, pressing up to the ceiling, feeling the weight between the shoulder blades. With each breath, maybe you can lift an inch and lower each vertebrae at a time down into the mat. Perfect. Your right leg comes over the left outside knee, and bring that knee to the center of the mat as that left arm and right arm comes up. And really reach with your fingertips as you press that left knee towards your mat. And find a couple breaths here. This is a great stretch for that psoas that runs above your hip. Sometimes you can massage that. If you feel tight there, you might want to pause it and take a little longer stretch there. Switching sides, again, reaching up over your head, bringing that right knee to the center of the mat. Feeling that stretch as it comes up behind that right knee. Perfect. And bring that knee in, flexing through the feet, again, opening through those hips. See if you can bring that knee in a little bit closer, and then switch sides. If you have tight hips, again, you might want to stay here for 5 to 10 breaths. But it's a great hip opener. Great release through those hips. Draw those knees to the right side and then the left side, rocking side to side. Now we're moving more into your lower back. So as the right leg stays straight, the left leg comes up and over. You're going to see if you can press that left shoulder into the floor, into the mat. And you're going to release through that lower back. It should feel really good. Find a couple breaths here and slowly switch sides. Bring that right leg up and over, looking over to the right side. This is just a great stretch for that low back. It's really a release since you're not stacked or your spine is not compressed. This is a great release for that lower back. Should be a release of back pain if you have it. Nice work, you guys. We're going to lay flat and just let your muscles melt into the floor. That was a quick head to toe stretch. Perfect for a recovery after any type of workout. Let your muscles melt into the mat and find yourself with 5 to 10 more breaths here. Thank you for joining us today at Tammy Moore Yoga Fusion. Have a great day.